Okay. So you can visit this website aScTimetables.com. So this is the website, and after you have visited this website, there is an option called download. So click on download. So here you will find an option called download now. Okay, just so when you click on download now, the software will get downloaded, and after download you can install it in your desktop. So these are the two icons you will be finding: aScTimetables and aScSubstitution. These two icons will be available in your desktop. So I just click on aScTimetables. So this is the home page of aScTimetables. So here you have to find two things. So these two things you have to fix it in the initial stage. First thing is you have to see whether you are using the latest version of the software. So under help you can find check for new version on the internet. So it tells you are using the latest version of the software. Second thing is you have to key in the license code. So as you are provided with license code, the license code will consist of registration name and registration code. So input registration code. Here you will be clicking on your copy and paste your registration name and registration code. I repeat, copy and paste your registration name and registration code. So once these two things are done, you are good to go. So you can click on create new timetable. So to begin with, you'll have to select create new timetable. So here you'll be keying in the basic details of the school, such as name of the school. So I say Saint.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please tell me.
Sir, little slow.
Okay, okay. I will go slower.
From first onwards.
Sorry?
Starting.
Okay, okay, okay. So from this one, sir, from software or?
No, installing before downloading also.
Yes. So you'll have to visit aScTimetables.com. Okay. This is the website. So I just type aScTimetables.com. You see this? This is the website. aScTimetables.com. So once you visit this website, on the top you can find many options, info, features. So you have to click on download. So I click on download. So here blue button, you can see one blue button. So you have to click this blue button, click on that. So software will get downloaded, and after downloaded, so you see when I click on download, automatically that particular software will get into your download in your system. So here it will get downloaded. So after download, you open the downloaded file. So it lasts for next and finish. So once you do that, in the desktop you will find these two icons.
1930.
So aScTimetables and aScSubstitution. Okay. So I am opening aScTimetables. I double click on aScTimetables. This is one module. Substitution is another module. So, are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. After that, you will have to do two things initially. First thing is check for new version on the internet, which means you are checking for latest upgrade. So for doing that, I click on check for new version. Here's the option under help, check for new version. Okay, so I click on check for new version. It tells you you are using the latest version of the software, which means that this is the latest edition. So there is no other edition upgrade available. So you're already using the latest version. So click OK. Second thing is you have to key in your license code. So you are given with registration name and registration code. So I click on input registration code. So here, I because I already keyed in the license code, it is not showing that wizard. So you can copy and paste your registration name and registration code. So once you do that, under help info, you can find your school is registered under St. Anne's School instead of company's name. Okay. So after this, you are good to start your timetable. So you have to click on create new timetable. So this one. So till this you are fine, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So now, name of the school. So then the total periods you are going to work for the entire day. So if you are following 8, you can, click on that and you can convert it to 8. You can change it. So I repeat, if you are following 8 periods, you can, rename it to 8. Or if you are following 7, you can just keep it 7. So then you have number of days.
Sir, 8. You please put periods per day 8.
Okay. So number of days.
6.
Yes. So that also yes.
Saturday is half day.
So if you're working on a Saturday, you can put as 6 days. And we also have an option for multi-week and multi-term timetable. So if your school follows different timetables for different weeks, we have option for that. Or if you want to follow the single timetable for the entire, duration of your academic year, you can follow the single timetable. Else you can, enable this and define weeks. If you're having multi-weeks, you can define.
1 minute. Actually, we are following it's 8 period. 8 period is for 5 days, and for Saturday it is 5 period.
Okay.
Saturday it is 5 period. So that's also you got to teach us.
Sure, madam. Sure.
We are following same timetable per week. There is no change. Every week same timetable.
Okay, madam. Okay. So this is the initial setting you need to do, and once this is done, click on next. So this page is for student-based generation. So basically, your school, are going to follow class-wise timetable. So you can skip this step. So this is only for student-based generation, and you have a standard license, with which class timetable and teachers timetable can be generated and not students. So you can skip this page. Okay. So here is where you are going to manually do the data process. I repeat, this page is where you are going to do the manual addition of data. Okay. So you can see a book. These are subjects. When you click, these are class, classroom, and teachers. So I go to subject and click on new. So I'm going to enter the subject name. Say Max. Once I do this, click on OK. So what happens is the subject max will be added. So I just clicked on new, entered the subject name, and I clicked on OK. So likewise, you can enter all the subjects in a similar way. You can enter the classes. If you're following a single class, you can name it as 5-6. If you have sections, you can name it as 7A, 7B, 7C, 7D, and so on. Followed by teachers. So I have teacher. So you can see that I have added subjects, classes, and teachers. So now I am going to link each of them. So linking process, you can link either ways. So you can link teachers with subjects and class, or class with subjects and teachers, or subject with teachers and class. Either ways you can link. So I suggest you to link through teachers initially. So I double click on the teacher.
Class.
So for this teacher, I have a new lesson. In the bottom, you can see new lesson. So I click on new lesson. So here is the linking process. So this teacher is going to teach which subject, say maths, for which class. And this lessons per week is for the entire week, how many periods this teacher is going to teach. So I say 5 periods.
Max means we put a 7.
Yeah, doesn't matter. So single denotes whether it is a 1 period session. Double denotes whether it is a 2 period session or a block period or a consecutive period, however you can name it. So as of now, we can stick to single.
So if it is like a lower class, when there are 2 periods, you can write it as a 2 periods.
I'll show you, madam. Hold on. Okay. So you see this row consisting of subject, teacher, class. The length is single period. Count is total periods per week. This is defined as a lesson. Okay. This row consisting of subject, teacher, class, length, that is single, total period 7. This is called as a lesson.
In the
So-
class, we can write it as a class means that is a 5 period, you mean? 5th class.
Is a 5th standard.
But then division, if you want to write the division,
Division, I have added something like 7A, 7B.
okay, we can add in that.
No, if you don't follow division, you can name it as 5, 7. If you follow
Okay.
division, you can name it as 7A, 7B, 6A, 6B, 5A, 5B, like that.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
this is the manual lesson allocation. So you have, this is the allocation. Okay. You just have to double click the lesson. So assign subject, teachers with the class and lessons. When you click OK, this will be added. So this is how you allocate manually. And after allocation, you have to do a test. So testing will tell you, the data with which you have given, the timetables can be generated or not. So if it can be generated, it will tell you testing is successful. If not, it will tell you testing is not successful, and it will ask you to correct certain errors. So it might be due to total count. You are working for 8 by 6. So say 48 minus 3. Okay. 45 periods roughly are working. So if the allocation of a class is more than 45, software will throw an error. So something like that. So I'm giving a test. So testing, gives a result as successful. So I click on OK. So now I'll generate. So here you can give start timetable generation. So you see within few seconds, few I say microseconds or whatever, you know, the software generates the timetable for this data. So by default, the software will allocate one period each day, and the other period will be accommodated at random. So you are working for 6 days and you have 7 periods. So 6 periods will be placed on each day and 1 period will be on any other day. So, you know, this is how your print preview will look like. So here you can, on this screen, you can right click to print your full name of the subject. I can print the full name of the subject. A sample is shown here. This is how it will look like. Print full name of the teacher. I can position the teacher's name, position even the subject name as per your requirement. Okay. So likewise, you know, I can, on this control panel, I can just move around. So if the same teacher is teaching in many classes, similar pattern, I just copy to another data, another class, say 7A, 7C, and 7D. So I directly do a generation. So, you know, this is how your class timetable will look like, and the teacher's timetable will look under, you can see select a report. So here you can, you know, see the teacher's timetable. So for this teacher, I'll print the full name, position the subject. Yes, any doubts so far? Are you able to understand this?
Yes, but you have that in that same place. It's a teacher's timetable, something is max, okay. It's written, subject will be written. But whereas in the class timetable, if the teacher's name will be written, will the teacher name will be written in the class timetable?
I'll show you. Yes.
Okay.
So the student will know which teacher is coming, which subject they are going to handle.
Now one doubt. Now you have put for this teacher, like Monday it is a second period, Tuesday fourth period, and
Okay.
Wednesday first period. Can it now we wanted to give this particular max on first period only for all the days? Is it possible?
Yes, you can do it. So is it only for certain classes or only for class 5?
Like for some, so that it is easy for the students also to remember, even for the teacher to remember. Like if now a particular teacher X, now she has to go for the maybe the two different 3 classes for max. So if she goes for first A max, first period, all the first period for the first A. So then second period to first B, then third period she is free, fourth period again to first C, then again fifth period, all the periods. So it also easy for the student to remember and also for the teacher to remember which period she has to go. Otherwise, she has to keep on her timetable in her hand and then walk around. So she won't forget it. So that becomes also a little bit easy for the teachers. And also we wanted to put maybe some subject, like a difficult subject in the morning, like a maths, science, or physics, chemistry. We want to put it in the morning period. A little other subjects, we can put it in the afternoon, like a computer, then history, civics, geography, like that we can put it in the afternoon. So like that also is there possibility for us to do it.
Okay, so for this query, you know, we'll come back again, say another half an hour's time, we'll look into this query. Okay.
Okay.
So as far as the manual data, you know, adding, addition, you are very clear, right? You are clear, right, madam? Manually adding data. Manually, this is how, I click on new, I add a data and I generate. So you're comfortable with this? Yes.
Yes, doctor.
Can you hear me?
After print tree option is there.
After?
Yeah.
Sir, once again you click on print preview.
Okay.
There your company name is there, boy 2099 software solution. So it will come or
Sir, this is our license, sir.
okay.
When considering, we have provided your license, your school name will be there, your registration name, Saint
The
Anne's School.
school name will be there.
Ah, yes. Just a moment, I'll show you also. Just hold on.
Show our asking to do some timetable and show us.
So you have to copy paste like this, your registration name is there, Saint Anne's School.
Yes.
So you just copy paste in the software. So here is where you'll, in the registration name, you'll copy it.
Okay.
Really. So now activating the software. Okay, I have done this. So after that one, Google Chrome wizard, okay, we just close it. So I just open a demo file. Just a moment. Okay. So I have a
He will
demo
complete.
file. I'll show you. Just a moment. So you see in the print preview, your school name only will be there.
Okay.
So once you key in your license, because our company license we have put for this testing purposes. So
And hello.
yes, tell me, sir.
At the time, how many computers we can connect?
Okay, so aScTimetables is a multi-user license, so you can connect with multiple computers with respect to your school. So it can be on your laptop or desktop. You can connect on multiple computers. Okay.
Like
Yes.
if we give you one sample, can you show us like maybe the particular teacher I'll be giving. So can you show us with a different class timetable? Now, like we have to keep on entering on a particular teacher. Now we have started to do the timetable. Now maybe example. Now we are starting with for fifth class, fifth, sixth. Now fifth we have 4 division, sixth we have 4 division, and okay. Now fifth, sixth, seventh, or sixth, seventh, eighth. If you put it now, if you tell like maybe you can put it like a teacher A, or you yourself can specify the name. So that particular teacher may be going to, now she's having 30 period in a week. So now she will be going like now for maybe like a 3 period for chemistry, 3 period for biology. She'll be going to different classes.
Yeah, I understand. Madam,
Can you just
okay.
put it and show us one sample?
Okay. First, let me complete part of the training, because we have
Okay,
started.
okay, no problem, no problem, no
Because
problem.
certain I need to finish my part, and after that,
Okay, sure,
yes.
sure.
So what we have done so far was manual addition. So now we have something called Excel import. Okay. So Excel import, in the sense, when AAC was initially started, so they will have to do the manual addition only, manual addition, deletion, or retrieving the files and editing a particular data. So all the data import was not available. So what happened is, the schools found it very difficult to keying one by one subject, adding one by one lesson for each class, each subject, each teacher. It was time consuming, because all the data, when it is done, the software will generate within few seconds. no doubt. But the question is data addition. So ASC, conducted a survey and they have established an exclusive Excel import, which is very successful. So I'll show you the Excel import. So these are the basic headers you should keep in mind. Teachers, class, subject, length, total periods per week. So this is what we defined as a lesson. You remember I was telling you. So there's something called lesson consisting of teacher, class, subject.
Right now, length is not
So I there are different ways to key the data. Two ways is either through teachers or through classes. So teachers is I'll name the teachers. For example,
Areka.
okay, Rekha, teacher Rekha. So class,
Class 68.
okay, subject
Hindi.
Hindi. So I just wanted to know whether Hindi is a single subject or it is combined with the Marathi or what.
Marathi is different, Hindi is different. Hindi periods are different, Marathi periods are different.
Okay, length is whether it's a single period or a double period. So is it a single period?
Hindi 4 period.
No, madam. Whether it is a one period session or 2 periods. That is
Ah,
the
1 period. For 1 period.
So for the entire week, this teacher
1 period session. Right.
for the entire week, this teacher will teach.
1 period means in a day you want 1 period or a 2 period. Total periods is 4.
Okay. So if the same teacher, okay, so this row consisting of, I already told you in this application, row consisting of teachers, class, subject, length, total periods week. This is defined as a lesson. Do you remember?
Ah, yes.
Yes. So in the Excel, what you're going to do is same thing. Copy, paste. If the teacher goes to another class, copy, paste the same thing. Just rename the class. If teacher is also teaching some other class,
Ah, 7th class also.
tell me.
6B, 60C.
Okay. Then
B. 7th B.
that's all. Okay.
Finish after last. Yeah.
Okay. So this teacher's allocation is done.
Class we add, then we can see how it is distributed. Like a 7th C and 7th D. Number correction.
Okay.
That's okay.
No, this is just a sample I'm giving. You can do
Okay.
a test later. I'm just telling. It will definitely work, madam. Please do not worry about it. Similarly, you can take one more teacher, say another subject.
Nihal.
Okay. So,
Same classes we can put.
okay.
Pre,
Subject.
subject biology.
Okay. So this is how I'm doing the Excel part. I just copy paste. I just rename the subject. And how many periods per week?
A day and 3 period.
Sorry.
3 period. Per week 3.
Okay. So this is how you can do the allocation. Are you able to understand?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Similarly, you can start preparing your data in the similar way. Okay. So this is for a straightforward subject. So if you want to do it via classes, that will be very interesting. So now I will give you an option. I have class 8A. Okay. So 8A, I just copy and paste 8A. So you tell me what are the subjects available for 8A.
8 English 1.
Okay.
English 2.
Okay.
Maths.
Okay.
Physics,
Okay.
chemistry,
Okay.
biology,
Okay.
civics,
Civics.
civics,
Okay.
geography,
Okay.
computers application, computer you can write it.
Okay.
Language, Marathi,
It's a single subject.
Marathi, yeah, single only.
Okay.
Marathi, then again they have value education,
Okay.
value education, chalo. MD,
What is it?
MD, mass drill one period.
Oh, master. Okay.
MD, mass drill.
Okay.
They have library one period.
Okay.
Games. Games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Done.
drawing you keep one period. Drawing.
Okay.
We can put them there. Or we'll put it there already.
So now, okay, teacher, English one.
Teacher.
Yes.
Shahid.
Sorry.
Shahid.
Okay.
Pradibha.
Okay.
We'll keep Suhas.
Suhas. Okay.
Shruti.
Shruti. Okay.
Putane.
Sorry.
Anna Sahib. Anna Sahib.
Okay. Sahib.
Rajeshri,
Okay.
Rupali,
Okay.
Pradibha. This is geography. Who is there? Okay, Lata. Geography Lata.
Okay.
Marathi Indulal. Computer Balaji.
Okay. Okay. Value education.
Value Education Sarika.
Okay.
Mass drill is Anis.
Okay.
Library Swarna.
Okay.
Games Afros.
Okay.
Drawing Manjusha.
Okay. So all are single period.
Great.
Okay. So I just do this. Okay. So now tell me English one. How many periods a week?
English 1, it is 3 period.
Okay. English 2.
English 2, 5 period.
Okay. Max.
Maths 6 period.
Okay. Physics.
Physics 4 period.
Okay. Chemistry.
Chemistry 4.
Biology.
Biology 3.
History.
History Civics 3.
Geography.
Geography 3.
Computer.
4.
Okay. Marathi.
Marathi 5.
5.
Value education.
Remaining all 1, 1, 1.
By using total it.
1, 1. All 1, 1.
Okay.
Total how many?
Okay. Okay. Total will be something like,
Total क्या होगा?
wait karo ji, wait karo. 45.
Correct. 45 period.
So what you do is, you see, you just copy the data. Okay.
Okay.
So you see, I have just Control C only I have done, right? So now I'll go to the software. So you should remember always when we are doing an Excel import, the data should be fresh, which means the software should not have any data. Okay, so you should start afresh. So I just give a test name. So you are having 8 periods, 6 days. So here, you see there are no subject, no data is available, correct? So now only you can do an import. So Once you're already having data, you cannot do an import. So you can do an import only when there's no data, or you have to open a fresh file. Okay,
Okay.
you're understanding? Yes. So now I click on option called import. Okay, you see this in the bottom.
Yes.
So I click on that import. So it will ask you, please choose what do you want to import. So I am not just importing teachers data or importing class data or subject data. I am importing a lesson. I repeat, please choose what do you want to import. So I am importing a lesson. Okay. And in the lesson, you are going to define what these are. So this one, teacher Rekha 6A, Hindi 1-4. The software doesn't know what these are. So you need to manipulate it. So you need to define it. You have a free space, right? Rectangular space you see here.
Yes.
There, when you click left click on that, a drop down will appear. So we have to select as teachers.
Yes.
Similarly, this we have to select class. Then these are subject, and these are length. These are total periods. Whatever that header we saw in the Excel, same thing. Done? You are understanding this?
Yes.
Okay. So likewise, once this is done, click on import. Here we have import, and then you have to click OK 2 times. So after clicking on import, you have to click OK 2 times. I clicked on import. So twice you should click on OK. Just OK. Okay. So the data will be added, and I just, and you also had one query wherein Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'll come to you, another 10 minutes time. So as of now, I'll just give a test. Testing successful. So now I'll start timetable generation, and I can see the print preview of the class. So this will be a completed timetable for 8A.
But the thing it will not come maybe.
Are you seeing this? Yes.
The 8th period, 1 to 3 periods are blank.
No. That is because of Saturday's 3 period shortage.
Yeah.
That I'll rectify. Now I just wanted to show you how to import the data and generate. You are understanding this concept?
Yeah, sure.
So what you did is, in the Excel, you have just done the allocation. So similar way, you'll mention all the teachers involved, and you complete the Excel first, right? So you find only within few seconds we have manipulated the data, correct? So likewise, you can do for all the classes. If you're doing class wise, you have to do like this. If you're doing teacher wise, you have to do like the other way. So this is for, I'll just highlight in such a way. So this we have done for class wise 8A, and here we have done for teacher wise, correct? So either ways you can do. You want to do for teacher wise also you can do, or if you want to do for class wise also you can do, right?
Yes.
So once you have done this, you can do an Excel import. So this is done. So now only we are going to go to the certain constraints, madam. So constraints in the sense, so data is done, and you'll have to manipulate as per your requirement. So for that, you should know certain constraints available with the software. So first thing is time off. Okay. So time off is a concept wherein for certain subjects, classes, and teachers, we can use this particular concept. So I'm going to use it for subject. Do you have any subject in the afternoon kind of thing like games?
Yeah. Games,
Huh.
like a drawing, handwriting.
Yes, yes. So I just give you an example. Say consider these games should happen only in the second half of the day. Okay. Say after third period.
Yeah,
So
that.
what I do is I select this particular subject. So I'm using time off for subjects now. Okay, I'm going to use time off for subject. So first I click on the subject and then I select an option called time off. So here it will be classified from first period to 8. I just click on one twice, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and 3. There is 3 periods they have made as X, which means the software will not allocate the games period in these 3 periods. So I click OK, close it, and I'll generate it. So games. I'll just click on print preview. So you see games is on Friday period. Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, okay.
this is an way we use time off for subjects. Similarly, time off for classes. So you requested that on Saturday all the classes are having only 5 periods, right? So I select the class, click on time off. So Saturday those 3 periods alone. Okay. But this is only for one class. I click on OK. You see when I click on this class 6A, here you can find some red option. Are you seeing here red?
Yes, yes.
That is because the 3 periods, I have timed off the last 3 periods. So that is why it is showing. But we have set it only for 6A. If you have to set for all classes or certain classes, you have to select one by one. So that is also time consuming. So what ASC has done, we have set for more option, set for more. Click on set for more, select all the classes. So all the classes, the last 3 periods will be blocked. So now I generate. You are asking for 8th period issues. So now it will be rectified. So I click on print preview. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
We'll just wait, we'll just go through that and we'll
Mhm.
see.
It is called time off. So I go to class, select the class, selecting the class, clicking on time off, and whichever class periods I want to disable, I can click on X, and then I have to generate it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is time off for classes. Then we have time off for teachers. So certain teachers, comes only on, there are different for different schools has different requirements. So certain schools will have part-time teachers who come only on say certain days of the week. So consider teacher Pratibha comes only on Monday, Wednesday. So if Tuesday she is not coming, I just click on Tuesday. Similarly Thursday, similarly Saturday. So this teacher's timetable will have only on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Similarly, you can also have something like, say this teacher Hindulal. This teacher comes only on first half of the day. So I can, disable the afternoon session. So now I generate it. So I can go to the teacher timetable. So you see this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Software will allocate. Yes. Similarly for teacher Indulal. Yes, he comes only on first half of the day, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So far clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay, madam. So next we will go on to, constraints. So you're asking for constraints. Specifically, do you have any option of class teacher teaching the first lesson?
Yes, yes. All the class teacher will take the first period.
Okay, so how come then, you're asking for max period to happen in the first period?
No, I'm telling some of the subject, like now all the first period cannot be given to the all the classes cannot be given to them class this thing max teachers, because that particular teacher may be taking in 2-3 classes. So
Yeah, yeah.
we may give first period in one class, second
Okay.
period.
Okay,
That's
so,
why. But mostly we'll see that first periods are for class teachers and their subject.
okay, so what I do is I first, I don't have, okay, I'll just select 8A alone because I don't have any teachers. 8A, this teacher is Nihal. Okay. So what I do is I first click on classes. Okay. So I select each class. Then there's an option called edit. Can you see here?
Yeah.
So I click on edit. So there's an option called class teacher. First you have to assign a class teacher. So here I am going to assign one teacher for this particular class. Who is the class teacher of ATA?
ATA now Shruti.
So on this page, when you click on this name, it will arrange in ascending order. So I can say, see where is teacher should be. So once I do this, okay, this allocation is done. Similarly, I go to teachers. Teacher Nihal. Okay, 6A. So I assign this teacher. I can go to teachers timetable also and assign class teacher. Say I say 6A. So now when I enlarge this, are you able to see here in this particular column 6A?
Yeah, yes.
Class teacher is. Similarly, if you go to teachers timetable, oh, this is teacher. If you go to class timetable, you see here class teacher is Nihal, class teacher is Shruti.
Yes.
Okay, so once this is done, under this classes, I have something called constraints. So in the constraint, we have class teacher must teach this class in specific time every day. Bottom option. So I just enable the first period. Similarly, I set for more. I set for ATA also. And other classes also you can set, but there are no class teachers at the moment. So it's a straightforward option we have. So now I'll generate it. I think the teacher is having more classes. Yeah, or less classes. So when I show you the print preview, I go to class. So you see this 6A teacher Nihal. I think we are having only less periods for this classes. 1, 2, and 3. You are getting, madam?
Yeah, maybe because not only that, the class teacher, if she's taking like now, if she now Nihal, she may be taking biology and chemistry in her class.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
maybe the teacher may be also in charge for like
Yeah.
value education.
Yes, yes.
uh,
Similarly, you see for class 8A, teacher Shruti is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 periods of physics.
Okay.
It is allocated to the first period. Okay.
If the teacher is taking like a value education and all can come in the first period, no?
Yeah. If the same class teacher is teaching, it will come.
Okay.
Because considering this particular data, this teacher is not teaching value education.
Yeah.
So like that. So are you having any combined classes, joint class, something like that you're having? Or it is, excuse me, you're having data with the same, I mean, similar to this?
Same only. We don't have any combined classes.
Then you need not worry about anything. You can fill in the data and you can completely generate your timetable without any issues.
Okay.
Okay, this is one thing. So next we'll move on to, you're asking for mathematics. So mathematics happening in, if one teacher is happening in one period, something like that you're asking, right? I'll just show you a sample. So I say teacher, who's Max here? Yeah, I take teacher Suhas. 7 6 of 42, 7 5 are okay. So say we are having an allocation like this for this particular teacher. Okay, I'm just showing you a sample, madam. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just importing the data. So lessons, here teacher, subject, sorry, class, subject, length, total views per week. So I'm just importing the data. So we have an exclusive setting in relations, but that can be used, or that should be used only if there's a necessity. Okay, because that has to be used only when there is a necessity. Okay, at any cost, you may, I don't advise you to use it, because it will make your timetable a bit complex. And if you're not using any relations, your software also will be pretty good. But then if at all you want to use it, you can do so. So under relations, so now you'll have a scattered timetable, uniform timetable, but it will be in a scattered position. Are you able to see this? For 6A, 6B, 6, 7A, 7B, all it's a scattered one. But since you want in a uniform way, like if it is for 6A, it should be in first period. 6B, it should be in second period. Throughout the classes, right? Throughout the week. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So we use this option called relation. You see this relation?
Relations.
Yes. So here you will click on add. So select subject. So I choose mathematics. Click OK. I select for all classes, and there is one option for this. Okay. This subject must be on the same period each day.
Photo.
Oh, but just a moment. Group of classes. Yeah, we have to use the. Seven paisa. Oh, okay. We are following this pattern, right? 6/8 classes, and I will also time of the Saturday. Set for more. All. Just give me a moment. The subject must be on same period each day, correct? So for yeah, because 4, 5, 6. This ideally holds good for if it's 6 period and you're following 6 days, it will be placed on the same day, same period, right? First day, because it's exceeding the limit. That is why it is showing 1 day each card. It is showing because we are following 6 day, but we are having 7 periods. You're seeing under verification. So when I enlarge this, so the subject, so for each class, there is one subject left out, one period left out. That is one card. You're following this? So maybe I'll go to settings. What I will suggest, madam, first period. Oh, this particular position cannot happen, madam. Actually, in your case, maybe you can make it as 6. Is it possible for mathematics?
6, sir.
Ha.
Okay, keep 6 and see.
Yeah, 6 will work. 6 without any issues, it will work.
Then add one more class and keep and see.
Yeah, that will work. That is what I was thinking to tell you. That will work.
Show the teacher's timetable also.
But that yeah, I'll show you. But the another period, it will be placed on some other period, not on the exact. I'll just show you. Hold on. So this will perfectly work, no issues. One period we can separately add, and so we have 30, 300. And this, I think Saturday, yeah. So when I see the print preview, so for 6A, it will be on 4th period, 6B, 4th period, 7A, 3rd period, 7B, 7C, yes. For teacher, yes.
But for teacher, it should not come this way, no? Because in between the teacher need to have some break.
So maybe the teacher need to have like a 3rd period break. So that can be put on the, because continuously taking the problem.
Let me give it a try. We have something called check exhaustion. So no teacher can teach more than 3 periods. So after 3 periods, they'll have a break.
That's also okay. After 2 or 3 periods.
Yes. But we should also keep in mind of the other teachers. Okay, I have lax condition. Okay. So under print preview, because Saturday you're not following uniform periods, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
So something like this only your timetable will look like. Because Saturday we are having 5 periods. So since you require a uniform timetable break after 3 periods, so in this case, timetable will be something like this. All right.
Yeah.
Hmm. So with this, with what knowledge you are having now, so you can very well generate the timetable for your school. So, but I recommend all the teachers or coordinators who are involved to each of you to download AAC timetables, install it, key in the license code. Always use the latest version. Whoever is using, all should use the latest version. Okay. And once you have done this, I suggest you to try with the sample data. You just have some data. Try working out. So at least for 1 week from now, you just work for half an hour daily, 15 to 30 minutes. You will become used to the software. You're getting? So
Yes.
yes, Emmanuel. So I suggest you to please have in touch until you are completing the timetable. So till then, you should have a good practice. So once you're done with it, you will become a master. So yeah, this is not very tough as you think. It's very user friendly, and you can generate within few seconds. Only thing is you have to key in the settings properly, and yeah.
Now now we have 32 classes,
Mhm.
and then at a time we can enter all the classes
Yeah,
and
you
do
do it in the Excel, like we did for
okay. In the
like
Excel, all
like
the classes we can enter and do it.
yes, you can enter via class wise or you can do it teacher wise, whichever you are feeling comfortable, you can do it. And you have to import the data. That's all. You what I also suggest you prepare the data, and also after you see here after doing this class allocation, I have done the addition of all the lessons, so it comes to 45. So this you should keep in mind.
Okay.
Side by side, once you are completing class data, on the right side you find the sum of the all the lessons. So make sure that it is within your capacity. So if it is coming 48, then I think you have to reduce 3 periods. So like that. Okay.
Okay.
So you prepare the data, and first share with me. Let me do a testing first, and I'll confirm with you. Then you can proceed.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
if any doubt is there, they are having any doubt, so you will attend to their doubt initially.
So you can take our support email and support number. This is our contact details. So if you are in a meeting or demo training, so we may not able to attend your calls or traveling also. So once you are back, we'll give you a call. Meantime, you can mail us or you can WhatsApp us your queries. We'll be free to help you.
Any doubt is there? Now, like for all teachers, we'll be able to set, like in between they need to have some break.
Yes, we can do, madam.
We'll be able to set the break in the same time. We wanted to have the period also in the in order.
Yes. Correct.
That's anyway, we'll practice once and see.
Yeah, that is what I suggest you
For
to.
1 week, they will practice and see.
One week daily half an hour is sufficient. You just have to try and see. Initially it will be difficult, but you can try for 15 minutes, 30 minutes.
On
And
class.
first you understand what the software is. So you're loading some data and you are generating the timetable. That you should understand. Because suddenly, after 10 days, you open the software and work and you will forget what we have gone through.
Okay, Monday onwards we'll work on that.
Monday itself is too late. Today itself you can start. Yeah. And for information, this training is being recorded. Okay. So
What is
maybe,
recorded, you send it to us.
yeah, in a day or two, we'll upload it on online in YouTube privately. So we'll share you the link
Yeah.
so you can go through the.
Share it with us so that we can also, in case if any doubt is there, once again we can
Yes,
listen to
definitely,
this thing
definitely,
inspection
definitely.
and try to do it. Okay.
Yes. So any queries on timetables?
Yeah, when you practice, when we get there, we'll call you back.
Okay, okay. So timetable modules, this is what it is. And now, can I proceed with the substitution?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Substitution.
So before that, you need to tell me how or what issues you are facing while substitution, or how you want it to be happening.
And now, first of all, we need to have in the data, we need to have
Okay.
now which teacher and which period she is free. Okay.
So okay. So basically, the substitution module, we can do manual allocation or you can do automatic generation. So what happens in automatic generation is, when you do click on the generating part, all the teachers who are free will be replaced. So if you're having a max class and you are doing a substitution for a max teacher, and what happens is, when you're doing an automatic generation, even PT teacher can be replaced or dance teacher can be replaced. Okay.
Whoever is free, you need to show which
Huh.
is
Okay, okay. First let me click on this. So I'll just save this file. Save as. I say and school. So I'm saving this file in desktop. So after saving, this file will be something like this. Okay. So when you are having any issues or facing any problems, you will be sharing the file like this. This file will be attaching the email or sending us through WhatsApp. This is the file you will be sending. Okay. So this is saved in .roz format, something like your Microsoft Word is saved under doc and Excel is saved under XLS. Similar to that, the timetable file is saved under .roz format. This is the extension. So this file you can directly copy it in your pen drive, so or send it to mail directly, you can do so. So now I'm opening this module substitution.
Yes, Monday only I can do it. Transfer the day. So Monday is it? It's down then.
So first, whatever timetable file you have created, you have to upload it. So under settings, first I have already uploaded a timetable. I'll just remove it.
what were you doing? Just once again go back now because I was just busy with
Okay,
something.
okay. So I just click on this substitution module. Okay.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
So here under settings, click on this timetables. You see this timetables. So it will tell you, before you can use the substitution software, you have to specify the timetable you are currently using at the school. So when you click on OK, the software will ask you for the school year and start of the session. So you can just name it as 2022. So we are now in the third month. So date number 5. So here I am just giving a test name. So select your timetable. So this is the file which you have already created. We have already saved as Saint Anne in the local desktop. I have saved it. You see here. It's just an upload. That's all. I just click OK. So I'll tell you, you have provided a timetable. You can add absent teachers. Okay. So now this is the setting part. So to add absentees, I have to go to main, click on main. So today is Saturday. So I have to go to Monday. So if a teacher is absent on Monday, I just click on this arrow. So it'll move to Monday. I have to add absent. So click on add absent. So here you are going to, tell the software which teacher is absent. So I say teacher Nihal is absent. For the entire day, I click OK. So you see teacher Nihal is having the first period and sixth period. So at random generation, what happens is any teacher can be replaced. So I just to do that, click on tools to do the generation. Here we don't have a separate generate new option. We have under tools. So click on tools, generate. So now there are only empty class. So you see automatically teacher Shahid and Rupali have been replaced. So and I can take the print preview. Yes,
Probably learn it. Substitution.
pardon me.
Once again, please.
Very simple. Again, I will repeat, madam. So I go to next day. See absent. You see absent. Click on absent. Add absent.
Now two teachers name you write.
Then you click more. You see more. So more teachers. So you select which all teacher absent. Okay. So out of there are I'll have one more teacher because only these two are taking class on this particular to Shahid Swarna. So I'll remove teacher Rajeshri. Excuse me. Okay, I'll add absent, more teachers. I'll take teacher Nihal also. So that I think 3 teachers. Yes. So I just click on tools, generate all or generate empty will generate. So you see this.
Yeah.
So I can take the print. So within few seconds it will generate. This way of doing is by manual addition. Okay, so it will tell you teacher Nihal 1, 2, 3 and 7th period, Shahid 2nd period, Swarna 6th period. They are replaced by these teachers. Okay, but this is actually, as I told you, it's an automatic generation. But if you want to do a manual generation, we can also do so, because teacher Nihal might be teaching max, but if he is replaced by Shahid, who's a PD teacher. So okay, so something like you want to replace this teacher Rekha Hindi teacher to another Hindi teacher. So you can do manually by clicking on this particular row, each row, and I click on that row. On the right side of the screen, okay, you can see some colored grids, right? So it will highlight towards highlighting yellow. Yellow says that is the highlighting row of period. So this is the third period, and third period, whichever teacher is free will be highlighted in yellow, right? And this green will be denoting each teacher's row, and pink denotes that these teachers are already having class before the third period or after the third period. So that is the pink, and white denotes that these teachers are free. So if you want to give a substitution manually, so it is advisable to give a substitution to teacher Manjusha than teacher Suhas, because Suhas is already having a period here, whereas Manjusha is free on second as well as fourth. So it is advisable to give to Manjusha or Afroz or Anish or teacher Lata or Sahib. So in this way you can allocate them, and if you want to allocate, you just highlight the, if I want to allocate it to say Sahib, so I just this intermediate, we have one box which connects the third period and teacher Sahib. This box, I just double click it, which will become red after allocation. Yes, I am highlighting this third period again. You can see this, it will be marked in red, which means it is already substituted. Similarly, I want to have teacher Anish. I just click on this particular box again, so it will be added. So this is 7/6 period. So something like this, you can do a manual allocation and print your reports. Yes.
Yes.
Any queries, madam?
Manual selection will be better. But I more period, free period.
No, I didn't hear you properly. Can you repeat?
That's okay, clear, but I think in the manual also may be better, so that we know who are having more free
Yes.
period, and I
Correct.
can enter.
Correct,
That all.
correct.
Once
Because-
again for the manual to these teachers, so that they will get it back once again. It's clear, but then once again, the manual part of it.
Okay, you want me to explain?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's very simple. I just go to a particular day. I click on absent, add absent. I add some teacher Shahid. Okay, so I'm just clicking on that row. Okay, I just click on that row. When I click on the right side of the screen, that yellow itself is giving you a clear indication that the teachers who are free, it is highlighting in that particular column. Okay, if I scroll down, we'll see whether any other teacher, you see Rekha, teacher Rekha is not highlighted in yellow, you see, for the second period, because this teacher is already having a class in 6B.
Okay.
So it's something like even manually we can do it in your Word also, or Excel you can do by seeing the printout of summary of the timetable. But you have to see, for every teacher it will be a mess. You'll be confused. You have to go one by one data. But the software itself is giving you an option for that. It is highlighting the free teachers of this period, second period. So you can select, software is showing you which teachers are free with the help of this yellow color, highlighting in yellow color. So you just have to select which teacher you want to choose. That's all. So if you want to choose teacher Anish, you just double click on Anish on the second page. That's all. Click on OK. So he'll be added. Yes.
Yes.
So similarly, I'll add one more teacher also. I'll show you another time. No worries. It's in the end of the day, you should make sure that you are, I say I take Rekha, this teacher. Similar way, I just click on the teacher. It is, so it pertains to first period, this pertains to second, third, fourth. That is what these 3, 4, these are periods. It is telling you numbers, which means it's period. So I am selecting this 4 is the fourth period. So it is showing only the teachers who are free in the fourth period. And when I scroll down, so Suhas and Nihal both are occupied in the fourth period. So you can select only these available teachers who are highlighted in yellow. So you just select, I want take Rupali, I just take Rupali. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I think I have completed the timetables and substitution modules. So
Yeah.
now it is, your duty to prepare the Excel file first, and provide me, and then I will do a test and get back to you. And what we have seen so far, the timetables and substitution is the best way to prepare your timetables for your school. Okay.
Okay.
Because if you're not going in a proper way and you're testing it random, you're doing it at random test, something like trial and error method, so it will be very difficult, and it is very time consuming. And whereas with the training and certain features also not used, it was created long back since AAC has begun. So it was, now they have done a lot of changes, but still they're using certain modules in the timetables which are not being used. So you may do a test by unknowingly that it is not used, it is not in use actually, but you are using something and doing. But this is the way we should use AC timetables. So what we have gone through, like step by step procedure, you just follow this and you can very well generate a timetable without any issues. All right, madam.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll practice and we'll see if
Okay.
you're able to get again. And when we are doing, we'll have a doubt.
Yes, definitely.
Then we'll get in touch with you. Then you should be able to explain to us. Like actually, we wanted now we told you, because now we had to enter all the teachers.
Okay.
Once we enter all the teachers, like 32 classes, we have to enter for you have that 45 period for all classes, and in maybe for some subject or something we wanted to have like a 2 period together maybe.